Welcome to That's a Wrap, a podcast from Voltage Live that dissects the repetitive nature of the holiday romance movie genre. My name is Jen, and I'm joined by my mom, a resident holiday movie expert. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
Although these movies are a bit repetitive, a spoiler warning is still in effect for each episode. So today, we are officially starting the holiday season. Yes, you can respond.
Oh, yes. Today we are starting. We're going to start with Holiday and Handcuffs.
Came out in 2007, starring Melissa Joan Hart and Mario Lopez. And the synopsis that I pulled from IMDb says a struggling artist working as a waitress kidnaps one of her customers to take home to meet her parents at Christmas time.
Nothing can go wrong there.
That sounds like a felony.
It does.
We're watching it on Amazon Prime, and the runtime is about an hour and a half, I would say.
Yep, 90 minutes.
Yeah. And the official rating from IMDb is a 5.2 out of 10. Now, we can't make any predictions about this movie because we've seen this movie before.
I have, yes.
It's been a while since I've seen this.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
My only prediction is that she's not going to face any legal repercussions for kidnapping somebody.
I don't remember.
I don't think she goes to jail in the end.
I don't think she goes to jail, but jail and repercussions are two different things.
That's, I guess, well, jail is the repercussion.
Well, let's watch it and find out what happens to her.
All right, here we go. Okay, well, we've been watching for about 5 minutes, and a lot of exposition has happened.
No. I'm not going down on record for that one.
So we met Melissa Joan Hart's character, who is Trudy, and she just messed up her hair with an at-home perm kit right before her big job interview.
Correct. Never do that.
So always perm the night before. At
least. Go to a professional.
As Elle Woods would say, to deactivate the risk of
the mic. I can't even remember.
The ammonium diglycolate. Yeah, always perm the night before. You can quote me on that. So she's headed into her job interview. Mom said something that she doesn't want to say on the record, but
she's driving a really, really nice old car, which is a beater now. And it's got a big trunk. You could stick a lot of dead bodies in there.
So we're at the point in the movie where she's having a psychotic break. Her not boyfriend just dumped her at work while she was at work.
With bad hair.
With bad hair.
And the awful pink dress.
Yes. And the awful pink dress that she's wearing. The pink dress isn't terrible.
It's not age appropriate.
It does look very childish.
Or matronly.
Yeah.
Like something Nancy Reagan would wear.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. It does.
And Mario Lopez has just entered the scene. So she's having a psychotic break. Mario Lopez is assumingly waiting to propose to somebody.
He does have a ring with him.
And I think she's going to kidnap him. That's where I foresee this going.
Let's continue.
Okay. Mario Lopez just
slipped on the ice, hit his head, and is knocked out cold.
So is he going to have amnesia?
I don't remember.
I feel like that's the only way we're going to get any sort of movement from this plot.
Well, as far as Trudy goes, this is just another setback of how she's going to get somebody into the car to get to Christmas.
With her parents.
Yes.
And I assume his girlfriend just walked into the diner.
Yes.
And he's out back just
being kidnapped.
Yes. So is she thinking that she's going to get stood up then? I would assume so.
I would think.
And he's being kidnapped, and he may or may not have amnesia. Oh, she's very pretentious.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, that was cold. Okay, Melissa Joan Hart has officially kidnapped Mario Lopez. They are on the road. She's blindfolded him with a scarf.
Oh, and tied him to the car.
Oh, nice.
Remember, they're going to a cabin in the woods somewhere.
Yes, not to sound very cabin in the woods, but those pantyhose.
It does look that way.
Oh, and she has a gun.
Which is really, really old, and we're not even sure if it works.
Okay, it does work. You know what one of my pet peeves are in movies? When she goes, I would like $10 worth of gas and then whatever this else costs. And then she just hands him a random amount of money. Like he didn't tell her how much it was going to cost.
Well, she looked at the prices and she did math.
Huh?
There's prices on things.
I'm aware of that. Just because there's prices on things, like, doesn't he have to like ring it up or something?
He does, but she knows approximately how much it's going to be.
She just whipped out a 20 and was like, here you go.
Well, yeah, because she knows it's going to be under 20.
Also, that beef jerky does not look edible.
No.
That looks like, you know, the paleo meals from Walmart.
Yes.
The ones that are vacuum sealed. reminds me of one of those.
You are not far off.
I am not.
No.
Okay. So we're about a half hour into it.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
She's a train wreck.
Yes.
They put an awful lot of Christmas decorating in a cabin in the middle of the woods. That is not their place. It looks like they spent a week decorating that place.
Yeah, I don't think the logic, like the timeline works out for that unless it was pre-decorated.
Correct.
When they got there.
Yes. I mean, the details with the window curtains and everything.
Yeah. Mario Lopez is now trying to make his grand escape, but he has been foiled yet again.
Yes, he's with her dad and her brother now.
The brother went?
Richard, yeah.
The brother's name is Jake.
Oh, who's Richard?
I'm pretty sure that's the dad.
Okay, so the dad's driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you know, it was good enough time for the men to, you know.
To bond.
Do
you know who plays the grandma?
No.
June Lockhart. As in Lost in Space, the mom. But more importantly, she was one of the children Lockharts in the Reginald Owens A Christmas Carol.
Really?
Really.
Interesting.
Just thought I'd bring that whole Christmas thing full circle for you.
I'm just really confused as like when the plot is gonna happen. Like we're doing a lot of lead up to something.
Correct.
But like when's it gonna happen? Because we're almost halfway through.
Yeah, it's
slow.
This is probably why I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah. It's slow and like they're not falling in love or anything.
No.
So like
and they're not even being antagonistic together either.
Yeah. They're just she's very clearly doing her best to like not blow her cover.
Correct.
But also at the same time,
they haven't had any one-on-one conversations about anything.
Yeah.
There's been no connection.
Yeah. So on the Hallmark scale, this is not even blipping the
No, it's not.
The blipping the scale. What?
Like the fully stocked wine bar. That's the kind of thing that it's not their home.
Yeah, but they seem like they have a lot of money.
And they probably would bring a case of wine with them.
Yes.
I would probably need a case of wine to be with them also.
Yeah. We're at 46 minutes. They're just kind of starting to get along. I wouldn't say that like
I think he's starting to see what her family looks like through her eyes.
I'm waiting.
She kind of alluded to that.
And he called his girlfriend, who was more concerned that he was going to propose than the fact that he was kidnapped.
Correct.
But she's also very wealthy.
Correct.
So
she truly is the black sheep of the family.
Yes. And we're talking about Melissa Joan Hart, not the girlfriend.
Correct.
Because being Democrat is not a cause.
Also correct.
Are you just going to keep saying that's correct?
Correct.
And now they're writing letters to Santa Claus. Remember, you can do that too. Send it to Macy's. Hashtag not sponsored. But Macy's, if you want to sponsor me, we'll do it. Please, Macy, I'm poor. Okay, so the kidnapping has officially been reported. She waited a really long time to do that.
Yes.
He's been missing for at least 48 hours.
Well, he did finally just call her.
Yes, but...
And she was under the impression that she was getting dumped.
Right.
But from when he called her to her reporting it, a lot of time has passed.
Yeah.
And she's at the police station as opposed to calling.
Yes. Like, your first instinct would be to, like, I don't know, go beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep. Hello? Police? I would like to report a kidnapping. They'll be like, has he been missing for 48 hours? She'll be like, yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't even wait the 48 hours because he's saying he was kidnapped.
Well, yeah, but that's not how it works. Gotta wait the 48 hours. First 48 are crucial.
They are.
So he got, if he goes anywhere to like a secondary location, he's done for.
You watch too many crime shows. Let's continue.
Presents are at 4. Dinner will be at 7.
She's very scheduled.
In what world are presents at 4 p.m. on Christmas Day?
Well, that's the rich. Something we have not experienced.
It's as soon as you get up. You're like WWE elbow driving onto the big bed, being like, wake up, it's Christmas. Doesn't matter how old you are. And dinner at 7 is absurd.
It is. Because what are you going to eat all day?
Yeah, you're just going to sit around waiting for food all day? And then she said, go outside and have fun. Is this when they're going to like quote unquote, fall in love?
Well, they did have a couple of heart-to-heart conversations.
Get it? Melissa Joan Hart.
I did.
Heart to heart.
Heart to heart.
And the grandma is the only redeeming part of this movie. And I'm kind of sad that she's not in it more. Are they about to kiss right now?
Well, there's the strategically placed mistletoe.
Are they about to kiss right now? They had a nice heart-to-heart moment.
They did.
Oh, no. So the girlfriend is now with the cops. Oh, also she apologized.
Yes.
She did apologize.
He's seeing her in a new light and appreciating what she has to offer.
According to these movies, that's falling in love.
Correct.
And her mom's acting weird.
They really suck.
Yeah, they suck at gift giving. And Mario Lopez now comes in for the clutch.
To the rescue, yes. Trying to explain their daughter to them.
Yes. Because it's only valid if a man says it. And I feel like the police are going to show up. Oh my. No! Okay. Pause. He's playing the long con.
Well, he finally sees what she was saying about not being part of the family. And so he notices it, and he is trying to rectify that by giving her what the family wants.
I thought the ring was in his coat pocket at the diner.
No, it was in his pants pocket.
It seems like a poor place to put it, but...
Well, it's on your body. You wouldn't put it in your coat pocket because you put your coat pocket down and it falls out.
Okay. I mean, what do I know?
Nothing about engagement rings.
I know. So he just proposed, and we have 29 minutes left. So the police have to show up at some point.
I would agree that it's going to be soon.
Like, they have to come.
Yeah. And spoil this.
Yes. Also, I feel like you should never, just a side note, you should never propose on a holiday.
I agree with that. Because here's the other thing is it becomes a present.
Right.
And then if you break up, the female gets to keep the ring regardless.
Right. Or the proposee.
Yes.
Per se. Oh, they're having another touching moment. It has been that bad. You were kidnapped, bro. You're a victim of a crime. That is the worst response when somebody comes out to you. Yeah, I knew. Like, I just... As soon as he said, oh, the girl I was dating, I broke up 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I started seeing somebody else. And I was like, oh, man, they're going to make him gay.
Well, this and the fact that now she's going to see that nobody's life is perfect.
Right. She's going to have an It's a Wonderful Life moment. See if...
some kind of epiphany.
Yeah. And then the police are going to show up. We are an hour and 3 minutes in. And the police have not shown up yet. When are they coming?
Soon.
I don't like that answer. So now Grandma has kidnapped him. And she's also committing an offense by driving drunk. She's like, oh my God, he's hot. Yeah, see, there you go. The pan up.
Yep.
Are they going to kiss again or what? They or whatted. Well, now he's definitely not going to press any charges.
No.
Aw, he remembered the story about her childhood.
He does.
Wow, the bar is so low. When do you have time to do all that?
I also want to know where they got all the lights.
Yeah, where? Did he steal the keys?
That's what I'm saying. They're pretty decked out to have all this stuff in a cabin.
Also, who puts the gazebo in the middle of a pond? I have many questions about this, logistics-wise. Also, she's really good at figure skating for only being told that she did it when she was younger.
We don't know if she's been figure skating since.
I guess.
But the dress looked much different as she was skating.
Yeah. Something is definitely up with the mom.
Yeah, I think this is where Christmas just implodes.
Yes. The mom is definitely having a mental breakdown. Oh, this is not going to end well. Why does everybody keep saying, I know? Is the mom going to kidnap somebody now? For Christmas, she's asking for a divorce.
Yep.
And the police show up. There we are. Grandma. So is she going to go to jail or not? Oh, good.
I think they're all in jail.
Everybody's in jail. Perfect. So Grandma's still in jail?
Grandma pulled a gun on the police.
Okay. That makes sense. Emotional montage? Are we going to get like a flashback montage or is this where the movie ends?
Oh, it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, time jump. Yeah, I don't know what she thought was going to happen. She just saw an engagement notice in the paper. Oh, now he's having second thoughts. But he doesn't want the fairy tale.
Well, he's not from this
World.
Yes.
I like that her name is in bold.
Well,
So-
they're all different fonts. But yeah, hers is more prominent.
Yeah. So when's Mario Lopez going to show back up?
I don't know. So she's finding her strength.
Yeah. We're at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
Pretty much. The family has all reconciled after the whole kidnapping debacle. Is he going to be outside the gallery? Or the last person to look at it?
Well, we should know what the painting is.
Right. Oh, yeah. The painting is of ice skating, right?
It's her moment on the ice with him at the cabin.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, no. It's her mom.
Yep, it's sold. Simply bought.
Who could have done it? Is he going to kidnap her? Yeah. Where do they keep getting all these string lights? Home Depot? Are y'all going to kiss or what? If he proposes to her, I'm jumping out the window. Let me phrase that. If he proposes to her again. Okay. Just a kiss. Doing one thing doesn't make you crazy. Sometimes it makes you a felon. Okay. So we have concluded the movie. What would you rate it out of 5 stars?
Maybe a 2.
Yeah. It was really slow. And I kept waiting for the...
There was no payoff.
No.
Most of them have a payoff moment.
There was no payoff moment
No.
here.
But I do like that there was no proposal at the end.
Thank God. He already proposed to her once this movie.
Yeah.
Like, he does not need to propose to her twice.
I think the payoff on this movie is they both realize who they are and what direction they want to go into.
Yeah. Speaking of direction, do you think that their relationship would last after the credits roll?
I think theirs might.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's more put together. Neither one of them is living to impress anybody.
Yeah.
And I think their true natures go well together.
Interesting.
But I think at the beginning, who they were trying to be did not mesh.
Yeah, it was looking a little rough out there. Like, I knew that they would eventually get together, but like, it took so long. I think I agree with you. I think they also would be like, they would last probably a while, but like, what a fun, quirky, fun moment when they tell people how they met. They're like, oh yeah, she kidnapped me. And they're like, do you have Stockholm syndrome? Like, you know, that's a felony, right?
Well,
she held him at gunpoint.
yes. She did kidnap him.
Yeah. 2 crimes.
Yes.
Should have kept a crime counter for this movie.
Let's see. There was the kidnapping.
Then the grandma.
Then the grandma.
Driving drunk. Grandma with the gun.
Grandma with the gun.
So that's 4 crimes already.
Yeah.
He committed a kidnapping.
He did.
So that's 5 crimes.
Well, destruction of property. Didn't she flush down her brother's phone?
6 crimes.
Yeah, there's at least 6 crimes.
I think that's the most crimes out of any movie we're going to watch this season.
I would have to agree.
Well, I think that's Holiday in Handcuffs from 2007. You can, again, watch it on Amazon Prime. Let us know what you think. Thank you for joining us for this episode of That's a Wrap. You can keep up to date with us on Instagram by following Voltage Live on Instagram at voltage_live, or by checking out the blog tab on the website, www.voltagelive.com. And we will see you in the next episode.
Yeah.